Yeah, yeah. The sun clocked out on me. I still got smoke in my teeth. Ran through the glare all day. Now I can barely breathe. Count what I kept, what sleep. Count what I cut, what blade. No time for a frozen screen when the whole room wants your head. I don't look back in the storm, I don't tab on my pain. I wait for the hammer to cool, then I name what remains. If I lost it, I lost it. If I earned it, it stays. When the noise finally fades out, I can read through the haze. At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the scars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left. Markets went beast mode on us. Rooms got cold and loud. Everybody talking big till the numbers come down. I kept my hands on the wheel even when it shook hard. Eyes on the line in the sand. Heart in the blacked out yard. I don't look back in the storm, I don't tab on my pain. I wait for the hammer to cool, then I name what remains. If I lost it, I lost it. If I earned it, it stays. When the noise finally fades out, I can read through the haze. At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the scars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left. No victory lap, no clean win, just a pulse in my chest. Just the work, just the wreckage, just the weight I address. If the bell says it's over, then I stand with the truth. I don't need a new story, I just need proof. At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the stars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left.
Count it up. 1, 2. This the check they said I'd never see. Look at me now. Yeah.
Used to stare at that red screen, hands on my face. Every candle like a punch I could taste. Blown accounts every month on repeat. Screens glowing while my friends hit the street. Prop firm rules like a chain on my neck. Hit my target, then they pull one step. Daily loss, tap out, margin on the thread. Talking to the chart like it's all in my head. Greed said double up, fear said bail. Mind doing laps while the plan derail. Stop too tight, then it tags, then it runs. Felt like the market just laughed when I'm done. First payout, but it's not my last. They say you'll quit, now I count this cash. They roll me off, I just wrote my plan. Now I'm up and I'm up again. First payout, but it's not my last. Turn that doubt to a victory lap. You said I can, now you watch me stack. Got one check, now I'm coming right back. They said get a real job, dreams too small. While I journaled every entry on my bedroom wall. Screens at dawn, eyes dry, but I stay back testing every scar from the trades I made. Psych on tilt, heart race when I click. Cutting wind short, let the losers get thick. Talking to my shadow in the monitor glare. Stick to wrist, let the trend go where. Prop firm, email almost failed that phase. One pip shot, thought I lost those days, but I tightened my rules like my laces on the track. Came back, hit target, little green on the stack. First payout, but it's not my last. They say you quit, now I count this cash. They roll me off, I just wrote my plan. Now I'm up and I'm up again. skin. It's for the nights when the spread felt cruel. Charts in my face like I'm back in school. It's for the cans that you threw in my ear. I took every word, turned it all into gear. It's for the rules that were built like a cage. I learned every line, made them fuel my rage. It's for the voice that said you'll just crash. I muted that sound when I saw that cash. Now it's payout day, screenshot in the mail. Bank app buzzing like I just made bail. I don't flex small wins, I respect that grind. Every digit on the screen took a piece of my mind. But I'm not done, it's the first brick laid. Whole new challenge every time I get paid. I run it back, same plan, more calm. Same firm, new face, same war, new bomb. They gon' say lucky, call it just a streak. But they ain't see the losses, I don't ever tweet. You doubt me once, I'll forget that fast. Doubt me twice, I'll just double this bag. Now I'm up and I'm up again.
Chest, one move, then the next. No drift, no maybe, no stall. I want the whole damn wall. Every inch wants more. Every win opens a door. If the wheel keeps turning clean, you can feel it in your skin. Don't pet the doubt. Don't feed the brake. When it locks in place, that's the shape of fate. Lead it hard, let it pull you through. One true signal and I'm all in tow. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. In the tape room, same rule. Read the candles, read the fools. If the setup feels alive, I don't blink, I don't swipe. I've seen good enough die slow. Seen bright stars never grow. But when the edge feels true, I go harder than I knew. Momentum, yeah, once it's live. Don't drag the chain, let it drive. Small stuff stack, then the whole thing flips. One clean hit and the river rips. No split focus, no weak knees. One clear lane, one clean squeeze. If the yes hits deep in the bone, then you send it like it's already home. Life don't hand out second chances, not to hesitations, not to glances. So I could lose the tired and tame. Burn the ships if I call your name. When the pulse says run, I don't question why. That kind of hunger learns to fly. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. One good yes can change the room. One true move can split the gloom. Momentum's king, and I know what to do.
Jaw set, eyes up, wrist slow.
Muscle in the mirror, thunder in my chest. Every scar story, every loss a day.
Short fuse, tall odds, old room feels small.
Still in my veins, I'm built for the fall. pressure on my neck, still walking tall. Bottom of the mountain, I'm laughing at the drop. Heartbeat hammering, I never ever stop. Hey! Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 chop. Cut the doubt off, watch it drop. Bank on chop. Yeah, you know I'm all I got. Go long when the red line says to stop. Go long till the last breath, last, last. Chop, chop, chop. Rhythm in my blood, it knocks. Bank on chop. I'm the blade that never drops. Grind lines, deep cuts, sweat falls, no luck. Jawline concrete, back straight, locked in. The world tries to fold me, I just dig in. Weight on my shoulders, turn it into stars. Every hit I'm taking only sharpens up the rock. Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 chop. Cut the fear off, let it chop. Bank on chop, put it all up in the shot. Go long when the red light says to stop. Go long, hear the echo when I drop. Chop, 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 chop. Step by step, I never stop. Bank on chop, cause I'll always beat the clock. Shut at the top, long at the base. Built from the grind, not a pretty face. Short at the top, long where it counts. Stacking that strength, add it up, it mounts. Hey! Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 chop. Cut the chains off, let them drop. Bank on chop. I'm the storm you can't outrun. Go long when the red light says to stop. Go long till the heartbeat says I'm done. Chop, 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 chop. Crowd in my chest, it shouts. Bank on chop. Bank on chop. Bank on chop, chop, chop.
This live show is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. All commentary represents personal opinions. You are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. Do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional. Viewing the show does not create an advisor-client relationship.
To the 260. What's up, everybody? Maestro Javi in the house. Our boy Logan still with Max out over there. We are expecting some chop today during Power Hour. We got major earnings, Google and Tesla. Testing a little bit of a long right now. Stop below 228 just to see how it goes. Seeing if this thing is gonna really try to push to 260 or not. Again, right, we are in a downtrend. This is very risky. This is just the first trade I'm taking right now. I'm going to see if we can get at least, my entry right now is at 240 and 50 cents. So looking to see if I can get 50-50 first and then an additional push up if we can get up there. That's where I'm in right now. My stop loss is right below 228. You could have it 228 or you could have it at 223. But again, right, I'm looking for a little push up to test 260 if it continues to hold up here. If it doesn't, it's going to get choppy. It'll take me out, and then I'll reassess what this wants to do on the 5-minute time frame. Expecting chop, and it's okay. MOC might also be who knows? We'll see. If I take an L, take an L. I'll move on from it. All right. Hopefully everyone had a great morning, a great trading day today. I had a pretty nice day, locked in a couple more payouts, and then I'm gonna just chill. I'm just chilled today. It's been one of those Nice quiet days. Did an hour workout again. And then feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. There's that little push. There you go. There's that little push, y'all. A little 3Z on the 2 minute. I need to see a little more pump though. It's kind of weak. Not a fan of it stalling out there. Almost hit my first area. Missed me literally by $1. Literally missed me by $1. That's okay. Is what it is. If it doesn't make it, but if it does, hell yeah. Let's see if we get up there. Small little push. The reversal tap was 3 bar and the 15-second on bottom, by the way. Oh, was it? I didn't see the 15 seconds off. Again, a lot of hesitation here. A lot of hesitation. 5-minute turning blue. Still, right? We're still hovering around this range that we are trying to break out of. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if it pulls me out and starts to range some more. This is going to be a very, 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 I think, choppy power hour until we get closer and closer to 330. Maybe a little MOC move. Look at this pull back. Yeah, look at this. You're not surprised by this move at all. Not surprised by this move at all. And then we can see what earnings is going to bring. We are in a downtrend. The 5-minute not staying blue anymore. So let's see what it does here. I want to see if it can continue to hold this 230 area. If it breaks down below at 228, I'll reassess. If it touches 221 would be an advanced read on a 1-minute level, that 5-minute and 1-minute level. So if it does take me out, I'll look at 221. It's about to take me out right here. Very, very close. Ooh. We're gonna get another 1-minute level formed here, so it's gonna have another barrier. It could just re-enter this chop zone. Would not, again, not be surprised if it does. And ooh, almost out. Literally missed me by a little bit and then pulled back, and it's gonna take me out here if it pulls underneath. Just a little more under that blue candle. Here's where I have it. And ooh, there, took me out. Took me out. Now I'm gonna look at what 221 has to say. Took me out. We're still downtrending on the 5, so let's see though. Let's see if this 221 wants to hold. I'm not afraid to test it again. 221 retest would be a 210 stop loss. But this 5-minute, this whole 220 area would definitely need a hold. Here's a nice little push up. Got stopped out on the first one. Missed me by a tiny, tiny bit. Oh, nice push up there. Nice push up there. All right. Oh, nice push up there. There we go. All right. Came back on that one. Took that little L. All right. Waited for that little pull down a little further. Got back in it. Got me out down here. Got right back in it. And didn't lose much right now. I'm still a little bit in the red. Let me see. Where's this account? I'm minus $17, $20, $18, minus 18, 20. That 37 level rejected. That's our trap right here. Now we can't break through that. I should have trailed a little closer on my last runners. But I made back some of my L there. Okay, come on, push up. Ooh, I was green for a millisecond there. And there we go. I'm up 20 bucks. I'm up 20 bucks. Yeah, baby. Break that 37 and back up 40. I would love to see it push right back over, but if it doesn't, oh no, my runner's gonna get trailed out underneath 20. If it does pull back down below that. I'm just having fun right now because guys, it's gonna be choppy, so I'm just gonna play the chop a little bit. All right. All right. No, my runner's gonna take it out. I still want to see 221 hold. I should have trailed it a little closer. I would have been green. But I didn't. See if this 221 can hold here. Continue to bounce off of it. Flip around, break that 37, and push up. If not, again, we're just going to range here. 221 breaks, we'll definitely get a push to 210. So I'm going to get out there on my runner. That was a nice secondary bounce right there off 224. But I want to see it pull. I want to see it pull up and break 37. Come on, baby. I'm green again. I'm green again. I'm green $40 right now. No, what am I doing? Oh, only 20 bucks again. All right, $40. I want to see if this will take this 30. I gotta there it goes. 38. Yes. All right, I'm green 60 bucks now. Fuck yeah. They're gonna find somebody more excited for $60 than me right here. There we go, baby. I'm up 70, 80. All right, you see? Just like this area. I like that area. I like that 21 area. There we go. All right. You lose some, you win some. I'm up $100 now. I might have added a couple on that pullback just because I was like, fuck it, it's gonna hold, it's gonna hold. All right, get to see how I play here. I'm up $100. I'm gonna get rid of 2 up here on that pull up. I'm gonna let 2 run. All right, here I'm gonna screenshot this. Again, I'm not afraid to re-enter a trade, guys. That's a retest. I got trailed out on the initial, right? Let that L roll out, got back in it. Wanted to see that area hold. Didn't really eat that much drawdown, and now we're pumping back up. Up 17 points right now. Boom, boom, boom. Up 18 points, almost 20 points. There's 20 points right there. There's 50. Let's see if we get the 60 push. I want to see that 60 push. There's almost 55. I'm going to get rid of 1 right there. I'm up 100. Fuck, I lost it. I moved it. Where did my thing go? Oh, it was up 100 something. A little thing got lost now. Okay, let's see if we can get this push to 60. All right, this time I hope I was as clear as you can get. As clear as you can get. All right, 5-minute level holding, 1-minute level holding, 220 area holding. I wanted to see that bounce. We got that bounce. Okay, you win some, you lose some. Made back from our W and then some, and boom, right? I want to see it. We got to 55. That's close enough to 60. I'm going to let my last runner here trail, maybe candle by candle. I want to see where this last candle closed. My last trail right now is at 44. I'm going to probably move a little closer here to 47.50. All right, almost to 60. We got really close to that 60 tap. 60 would be the next potential little rejection area. At 58, got really close right there. Bada bing, bada boom, guys. Beautiful, beautiful little 30-point bounce Rooney after that one little, right? The one that got what is that thing called? The dick for a tick thing, right? It basically strat sixed me in a sense, right? But I got right back in it. I didn't let it strat six that. I didn't let that bitch strat six me. I don't have the chat open up. Hold on, guys. I'm trailing. I moved my trail underneath the candle at 250. My last little runner. I gotta join something. Let's see where that chat is. Oh, I do have it open. Hold on, I have it open. All right, my runner's gonna get trailed out here if it pulls below that 250 and out. Beautiful. All right, 260. Did it hit 260? Hit 258. All right, very nice. Little first go. Very nice. We could see a retest of 40. I want to see 40 hold, and we could get another bounce back up. Wouldn't be surprised. Will I test it again? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be choppy. So if it breaks down below further, below that, right, we're just going to re-enter that little chop zone we were in before. But you can still see where this retest, right? We got this advanced read now potential here at 238. You want to see it hold above the 30s. And then we'll get another continuation up. So, Raxef, let me get that chat opened up because I know I have it here. What's up, brother? I'm going to chill. The chop is nasty. Yeah, it's choppy, man. Earnings. When you have Tesla and Google earnings, that's part of it. Went to go flick it. He went to. I was gonna say that, but they didn't know the temperature of the room. Oh, first time joining. Yeah, any. You don't have to worry about the temperature of this room, brother. You can go as spicy as you want. You can go as spicy as you want. All right. Giveaways later, maybe. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the next move is going to be. 38 needs to hold. So we want to see these pockets start to hold, right? These levels that broke, this 40 that broke, right? You want to start to see, obviously you had that 42 retest, right? That 40 area that I wanted to break originally, broke. You had that break and retest. Now you want to kind of see it hold above this 38.42 area. And then you want to see it continue to push up. You want to see 265 break next. After 265, then we can push right back up here to the 290s, maybe. What do we have? We have 270 before 290. Let me look at anything on the 5. Nothing on the 5. On the 2 minute, I got that 271. Right here. Okay. I'm going to read the market like I normally read it. I'm just going to show you guys, right, my reads. Right, 260 is right here, that quantum purple. Above that, nothing until up in the 290s on the 1. On the 2, we have this little barrier at 271, another quantum purple above that, right? We have quite a bit of room if we want to go push further. But we need to break that next barrier, right? This is where your next chop zone is going to be, in between this 260 area and that 240, 238 pocket. Break through that, then we can get another high, another push. Until that occurs, right? Little moves, little pauses. Trump also speaks in 2 minutes. Fuck. Trump is, man, we got Trump, we got Tesla. Yeah. Javi was talking about butt plug commercials last week. Yes, I was. I was totally talking about butt plug commercials. Who knows what I can talk about anything. Oh, you know what I did want to ask some of you guys, right? Those of you who are into conspiracy stuff and into what's that? The Mandela effect, right? The CERN thing, right? Have you guys noticed? No, I'm not letting it go ever, Scat. Or let's go. Oh, Scat, never mind. Yeah, I thought you said let it go. Right? The CERN, right? Things have reverted, right? Zany, you know what I'm talking about? Right? The cornucopia is back, right? There's a debate about the Chick-fil-A spelling, whether it had the K or the C again, right? Isn't it weird? Isn't that shit weird? Like the cornucopia is back, right? We were discussing this not that long ago. The Fruit of the Loom didn't have the cornucopia, and all of a sudden it's back. Like, what the fuck? Right? And then the Tate brothers getting arrested again for the same thing, like right before. Like, what is going on? What in the world? Like, did they open a portal? Does CERN, does that particle accelerator open a portal? Does it blend realities? I have genuine questions. What was that actor that he was an old guy though, but they thought that he was dead, but now he's back to life? You know what though? I'm gonna be honest. I know, not Hitler. Not Mandela. Mandela effect was born from Nelson Mandela, right? Some of us, me included, I remember him dying while he was in jail, but apparently he didn't. You know, and all these things happened with the effects of that, with the cornucopia, Chick-fil-A, the Sinbad movie. What was it called? Shazam, right? I remember that movie. I swear to God, I remember that movie. I also remember Shaquille coming up because I played Shaquille's video game. I played the video game on Genesis, Sega Genesis, when Shaquille did his version of it too. So I remember a lot of these things, right? Growing up. The Berenstain Bears things, that's something I can straight up say I don't remember them. I don't remember ever reading Berenstain or Berenstein. And if I did, whatever. Right? I think it's honestly this big social experiment. Like, for real. Like, you know how back in the day, oh, we're pushing down here. How back in the day, they used to do MK Ultra, right? MK Ultra, they did that stuff to a lot of regular people. This is now how our minds can be manipulated, right? With potentially nonsense. We are so enthralled in TikTok, Instagram, right? We can easily be influenced by influencers, right? So if an influencer comes up and says, do you guys remember this? Do you remember that? And I can generally say there's a lot of things that they say, they bring up, and I'm like, you know what? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember, right? But you can easily get your mind swayed. The good one, right? One of my favorite ones was the Star Wars one, right? Luke, I am your father. I remember that movie, and I remember him not saying, Luke, I am your father. I remember said no, right? Because he's answering Luke. Luke is like, no, he's like, no, I am your father. I remember that. Like, I don't remember him ever saying Luke, right? People twisted it and said, Luke, I am your father, right? And that's one of those things, right? Oh, the Willy Wonka thing is another one, right? The Willy Wonka thing is actually a misconception on the scene. They're looking at a different scene thinking that's the scene where he found the golden ticket. I have to go rewatch that movie though. It's been a while, right? But they're looking at a different scene where he does get that little pie and he's talking to his grandpa, right? But then there's the scene where he actually gets the ticket. There's just no ticket in that pie. So there's a misconstruction. That's what I'm saying, right? People are blending these things and trying to confuse us, and then they're causing these little debates amongst each other. They're going, "Oh, you remember this? You remember that? Do you remember?" It's like, right? Everyone's going, you know what? Yeah, like the Chick-fil-A thing. I always had the K in there. To me, the Chick-fil-A with the K, that's what I remember. I never remember Chick-fil-A not having a K. You know, it's an Alzheimer's agenda. You might be right. It might be Alzheimer's agenda. It did have a K, right? To me, it always had a K, but there's a debate that it didn't have a K. And I'm like, no, it always had a K. I worked next to, when I was in St. George, I worked next to a Chick-fil-A. The Happy Burger was next to a Chick-fil-A. So I got to see Chick-fil-A every single day for like 3 years. And we would trade food and stuff. They would give us Chick-fil-A, we would give them hamburger, stuff like that. And it always had the freaking K. Look at that bounce off 38, right? What did I say, guys? Right? This is going to bounce. That's the advanced read right there off 38. Now we need to break 51, continue this uptrend. Look at that, right? Market is doing the market. And people always wonder how I can take 50 trades a day. The market does the same market things every day. I can check as many trades as I want. I'm going to lose some. I'm going to win some, right? It's about control. 238, 240 area was the next bounce area, but we still have to break that 60, right? If we want to make another higher high, we have to break that 60. This is going to be the next chop zone. Yeah, I'm eating Chick-fil-A as we speak. Yeah, no, exactly. Thank you, Pedro. The Legally Blonde one. What's the Legally Blonde one, Ocean? You have to remind. I've seen that movie a couple times. But what's the Legally Blonde one? In the 80s, it was CH. I don't remember the 80s. I was born in 85. But see, that's the thing, Fredo, right? If it really was in the 80s, just CHIC, and it changed later to try to just make everyone forget that it ever was, it never existed. Just like the cornucopia thing never existed. I like the tinfoil thing that Chris we all know where you were. We all know you were born in the 1900s. Yeah, of course, man. I'm a fucking millennial, whatever the hell you call us. Or Gen X. I don't know what you call us. Everyone has a Gen something, right? Millennials, baby boomers. I don't know what the fuck I am. I think I'm a millennial. I know. I've heard that term a bunch of times. Millennial. Ooh, millennial, right? We gotta start talking like the new kids. Right? Yeah, this shit lit, right? We grind and what's the other thing that they say? The cap. I can't do it. I can't. I don't remember all those words. I can't talk like those new kids do. Gen Z ruined slang. They absolutely did. Oh, look at that push. We're trapped in here, guys. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is the new trap. 238, 251. Trap between these two levels. You can see it, right? Boom, boom. Hanging on top of the sauce box, right? We are going to continue this uptrend on the one. The 1 minute is uptrending. You don't want to see it break below. You still need to see it create a new higher high. The 2 minute flipping into a little bit of an uptrend. So if the 2 minute wants to test, you don't want to see it break below that 34. But it's trapped. It's trapped right now. This could honestly still downtrend on the 5. The 5 minute is still in a downtrend. This could easily be your 5 minute lower high here. If it fails to break over 60, this could absolutely be your 5 minute lower high. All right. What was the Legally Blonde one? Somebody refresh me on that one because I'm not sure. I'm an elder millennial. I know. Fuck, man. I'm so fucking old. Gen Dinosaur. My son said that one time. My son at one point was like, Dad, when you were around with the dinosaurs, I think he was like 6 or 5. I was like, damn. He's like, Dad, is it true that your phones used to not have screens? Like, he asked me these questions. I'm like, fuck. Like, is it true that you used to not have internet? And I'm like, damn. Like, yeah. It's like, dude, like, he's asking me all these questions. We're like, yeah, it's like we had the rotary phone.
It's better than taking a
like
loss.
when I was
just
8, 9 year old. I remember our house had the rotary, and then you press the next number and you have to wait for it to roll back, and then you press the next number and you have to wait for it to roll. It took like 5 minutes to dial a phone number. That was a pain in the ass. They don't know real patience, right? The new generation has no idea how to like use sticks as cigarettes, right? You used to go out in the and you walk to school and you pick up a little stick and you pretend it's a cigarette. You remember that, right? Who else did that shit? You used to make 2 twigs that were half broken ninja chucks, pretend you're Leonardo, or you would tape them up. Yeah, there you go. You remember all that shit? We used to do that. Grab the big twig, be Donatello, right? And then you have Raphael. Where you'd find the twigs with the 3 ends, and then obviously you just have 2 twigs to be Michelangelo. Those were the days. Get lost in the woods, man. Me and my brothers used to go into the woods and just get lost, and I'll be like, our parents never worried about us. We would literally go deep into the woods. I think I told you guys the story once, right? That one time we went into the woods and we found this ritualistic looking thing. There was a cloak hanging off the top of a tree, like literally a black cloak with like gold thingies, and it was hanging up high. And on the bottom there were rocks in a circle, and like 4 or 5 like bigger bouldery rocks where I think people were sitting. We bolted our ass out of there so fucking fast when we found that. We saw that shit and we're like, fuck no. We like hightailed it. 3 little chubby guys just running through the woods. Dude, we got so freaked out. Never seen something like that before in my life. It was so fucking scary, dude. I was like, what is that? And Rockville's like, well, back then it was kind of like in between ghetto and suburban. Like there was like you cross one side of the street, you're kind of ghetto. Then all of a sudden they start to like upscale a little bit. Those were fun times, man. The chalk candy. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, you guys remember? Who remembers the cig? Yeah, there you go, Lexi. The fake cigarette bubble gum. Lexi brought in the fake cigarette bubble gum. We used to buy that at the ice cream truck, and our parents wouldn't care. Like they'd let us buy it. We'd be out there like, yeah, we're cool. Yeah, eating. Then we start chewing that shit, dude. We're so stupid. We were so stupid back then. The little fucking cigarettes, dude. Those were good, man. I love that shit. That was good times. Sounds like dark magic. It probably was. It probably was dark magic, man. Who knows? Never seen anything like that. Don't want to ever see something like that. I was like, weird shit. What is it? Wait. Luca just got tagged. He's like, why? Luca, go to sleep, man. You're like a fucking walking zombie. Luca's a closet gay. You guys are so heated. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? In their defense, Luca, though, the minute Lama said we're gonna get into the gay shit, you were like, what kind of gay shit? Like, what? You were so like, you got perked up, bro. I was watching. I was like, dude, why you all of a sudden? You were like, oh, what kind of gay shit? Oh, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, Luca. I was like, I was waiting for her to say something. I noticed that reaction. That was my immediate thing as I noticed that reaction. Then you cooked it for 2 hours. Oh man, it was such a good show. Ooh, Golden MVG just showed up. There's that push from that Golden MVG. Ooh, that 5-minute downtrending maybe. We might still be going on a downtrend if this holds under 38. I'm tempted. I want to see it push and retest that 38. Reject. I'm tempted to just take that MVG short. And then we should see these blues start to break. Or we're just going to get trapped in the chop again. This blue needs to break, but I want to see it test 38. We have room to come down and test that 29. If it does. If it doesn't, oh well. 2 minutes kind of triggering right now. So let's see if this golden MVG leads to these blues to break. We got to push back down to test that 5-minute level. And if the 5-minute, and this is where I'm going to eyeball what's going to happen here on the 5. If this 5-minute manages to break that 221, we're definitely going to see a push further down. SPX also a golden MVG here. Well, would love to see it retest 38 first. Or 40 up here. Reject that 45. That MVG. That'd be awesome. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is looking like the 5-minute trend is trying to take control again. It's already pushing. It didn't give me the retest. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, there goes to 220. All right, let's see if it breaks this 220 next. Damn it. I was not paying attention. I got too into the conversation. I was not paying attention. The golden MVGs are hints, guys. So these are how you. I'm gonna do a little MVG lesson, okay? For everybody that uses golden MVG or uses the MVG indicator, the MVG indicator is the max value gap indicator. It is our most slept on indicator, right? I only look at the golden MVGs. Those are your strong potential moves to push, right? And these are simple as hell to play, like simple as hell to play, right? Because you're going to look at it to short and you're going to look at it to either retest and reject. And whatever the candle that it's attached to, usually you can use a candle stop behind, right? You could use a swing point as a stop loss. So depending on what you're willing to risk, right? But you want it to stay below that MVG. When it retests, either it fills and rejects. If it fills and closes above, that's a failed bearish move. But you're looking at it, you're looking at the MVG, you want to see it form, you want to see it push up and reject. You do not want to see it fill and close above. That's a failed bearish move. And then a push down to whatever level or area you have interest, right? We have the 221. That was a nice 22 push point down, right? Risking at least 12 if you push the swing point. If you use the candle itself, that candle behind it, right? That would be about a 6-7 point stop loss. MVG is our most slept on indicator. I keep trying to explain to people how powerful it is when you use it as added confluence, right? We already kind of saw the 5 minute is still in a downtrend. That just confirmed it right there. That golden MVG appearing, that was what it was waiting for, right? That little extra push, right? I try to explain things like as if, you know, you guys are 5-year-olds, because I myself in my brain, I'm a 5-year-old, right? I'm an old fart that barely understands how to use the computer. So I need to explain it to myself like I'm an idiot. That was a beautiful MVG play right there. If anybody managed to catch it, if anybody managed to, right, downtrending on the 5, golden MVG shows up, gives that nice, beautiful push. Very small stop loss on these plays. You do not want to see them fill. You want to see them reject. And then you want to see a strong push. Damn. All right. Anyway. Athena smoked me. Or no way. Athena smoked. Athena. Okay. Now I don't know what they're talking about. She's got sand in her. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, what's your biggest thing to overcome with the mental part of trading? I literally passed 4 evals yesterday, but blew all of them today. The mental struggle there is the fact that you allowed yourself to blow all 4 accounts in one day. Okay. I don't let myself do that. I will blow one account. I will just stop. Right. If I blow a funded account in one day, I will not touch funded accounts for the rest of the day. I will stick on nothing but evals. I will not blow more than one funded account in one day. Right. I do not copy trade. Okay. I do not copy trade. Copy trading is something I actually did copy trade today. Let me reiterate. Let me fix that. I did copy trade a little bit today, right? But I'm copy trading on evals to get comfortable, right? I'm a different kind of person. I'm confident in my system, but again, I'm an emotional person, right? I let emotions kind of take control sometimes. I'm trying to get that part out of me. Little by little, I'm getting there, but I do not like to blow accounts. I'm very protective of my accounts, okay? That also stems from my background, right? I came from nothing. I had nothing. So I needed to protect my accounts. I still have that in my system to this day. So it is hard for me to break out of that, right? Oh, you should copy trade. You're confident, blah, 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 right? You take so many trades. Yes, but I also do not want to blow 5 accounts in one go or lose a trade times 5 or 6. Yeah, because that is something is not something that I ingrained in myself. I'm about protecting my shit. So for me, I do not let myself blow more than one funded account in one day. If I do go tilt like that, I usually have very strict rules on my funded accounts. But you have to abide by some set of rules, right? The 3 strikes I'm out rule. That's one of my things. I try to stay true to all my funded accounts. I do have fun accounts, right? I have accounts that I do have a little more leniency with rules. But again, right, I don't take it out on more than one. All right, that bounced right off of that level. So now here's the thing, right? Remember what I was saying earlier. I want to see if the 5 minute is going to establish a higher low. This is where the 5 minute will take over. To me, the 5 minute is still in charge. If we could not break that 221 level, the 5 minute breaks over this quantum purple over here at 245, fills that golden MVG. That is a big time failed bearish move. And then we might see another push up. But this is going to be key. The 5 minute failed to make a lower low here. All right, you guys having some chicken here. All right, so I'm looking to see if we break back above that 46 on the 5. Strong closure. Also want to see that golden MVG filled and closed above for a potential pop-up, and that means to me, this will tell me that the 5-minute is now, right? What we saw earlier with the 1 minute, the 2 minute, all switching trends for a little bit, right? They all switched trends. Then we saw that pullback. 5 minutes, the one that's now trying to follow along the path of the flip of the trend. But this needs to break all that 43, 46, and on the 5-minute, that 46 as well, 46. All right, Javi, Javi, you get in flow state talking about trading is beautiful to witness. I didn't know this was called the thing flow state. Yeah, I get, dude. Like again, right? I only talk to you guys about trading. I don't have a friend circle of traders at all, other than you guys. So yeah, when I get locked in on it, I will go. I will babble. I will go on. Get some risk parameters to prevent tilting. Yep. Chris also, yeah. Did you copy trade them or one by one? Imagine Javi doing a one and done. Impossible, Chris. This is my fucking video. This is my piece. This is my pastime. This is like I have no escape other than trading. Like I don't like my phone game, but this is my escape. Like some of you guys, right, play video games. Some of you guys go golfing. Some of you guys do other. For me, this is it. Like this is where I'm like I go and I like. Woosah, moments of peace. All right. It's hard to get emotions in the way once in a while. It's hard to get, yeah, it is, Resvex. Maybe I'm not sure, but that makes sense. My biggest problem is micro is so slow. That's a mental thing right there, right? See, if you are in a state of need or if you want this to work, having that mindset that a micro is too slow, you're already setting yourself up. You're already setting yourself up because you're already seeing everyone else's big gains and you're comparing yourself and you're going for those big wins because everyone else has those big wins and just a couple micros isn't good enough for you, right? I literally, like Lama mentioned it this morning, I made a video about it, right? I don't need a lot to make a lot. 450K accounts. I'm literally this month made, and I actually showed my wife again because it was fun that I made that video and I'm going to kind of post about it again, right? With 450K accounts, I only focused on 4 this month. And I made 11, I'm at like 11, 12, no, 13, I think. 13 so far, right? This month, I think. I forgot, me and my wife tallied up. I'm like 13, 14,000 this month, just with 50K accounts, right? My TPT Pros, I've taken payouts from Tradeify, taken payouts from Lucid with 50K accounts. I think it was actually 5 accounts or 4. I don't remember, but I'm going to post that up later. All right. You don't need a lot to make a lot. You don't. A lot of people get enthralled in their head that you have to have these huge numbers and all that consistency rules are restricting. No, they're supposed to, like, the whole goal of this thing is to become a consistent trader, not to YOLO every freaking damn account out there and blow them in 1 day or 1 second. That's not the point, right? That's not how prop firms are looking to make their money. They want real traders to go live so they can all reap the benefits together, right? They invest money in you, right? The prop game isn't just milking endless amounts of money, right? It's like an evaluation towards becoming a live trader with that company, right? Almost like a trial, like a tryout. You're trying out, right? All these people that come in thinking I'm going to make endless prop firm money, that's simulated money. It's not real. You're not trading in the real money. Oh my God. I can go on about this, guys, because there's so many fucking people out there that make this content of they're stop hunting you when you're prop trading. You're in the fucking simulated world. No one stop hunting your shit. No one knows where your stop loss is because you're not in a real environment. Like these people are like talking about prop accounts and they're hunting your stop loss. How? It's simulated. It's not real money. Those people want to get endless amounts of fake money. You know, it doesn't make sense when these people get enthralled. Like props are this, props are that. It's like they're trying to make money by investing in traders that become consistent and profitable enough to help them make money too. It's a business. It's a business to do that, right? But there's some of these people that make this content. I'm like, oh my freaking God, people not have common sense. It drives me nuts. Can we take a lucid payout on the 5th day if you get 150? It depends on the account, right? There's some accounts that have consistency rules. There's some accounts that don't. Okay. Whew, for a second, I thought my shit got into a trade. I'm like, I haven't pressed anything yet. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Right now, I mean, we bounced off that 221 again. If anybody was brave enough to test that level, I'm just watching to see if this 5-minute is gonna flip here. I want to see this 46 kind of break. I want to see a 46 break, retest, and go. Got to be patient though. Got to be patient. We are stuck in between. SPX is trapped between two MVGs. We did fill that MVG, right? That 46, but it rejected, right? You had the MVG fill and rejected, right? It did provide a play there. That 46 was a 20-point rejection. Now we want to see if it closes above 46 and then continues to push up, right? This did do a failed bearish move as well. But that 5-minute is the key to this. The 5-minute is the key to this right now. The 5-minute is testing if it's going to flip its trend here or not. So this 46 is what I'm looking at for the 5-minute. All right. Anyway, I'll go into his Facebook. The comments have been pissing him off. Oh my God. Facebook has definitely got a lot of people that I don't know what they're talking about. Like that don't know shit about trading. And that's okay, right? It's a learning thing. But I also got a lot of people that are in there that are good. But yeah, my wife is the one that reads a lot of the Facebook comments to me. It's like, you see this one? And I'm just like, they haven't really been pissing me off, Amon. They've been pissing you off. Like, I laugh at them. If it's possible, I'm not saying that it is what is happening. Think about it. A simple counting program of long and short positions determine which movement would be optimal for the prop firm. Conditional statements in programming? No. Nah. Prop firm income, like the only place that I've seen that is viable is in FX, right? In Forex trading, because they can actually manipulate their shit. That's a whole different thing. Here you can't. It's gonna track, like that's the thing. If you guys have ever had a live account, you can put your live DOM right next to your demo DOM. They move the exact same. There's no difference. I've done that where I want to see. I did that when I got my live accounts. I wanted to test the DOMs. I was like, let me see if I get the same reactions. Because when I got my first live account, I got stuck on the tape, right? That tape with the numbers, the histogram. I would get trapped on that because I'd see a bunch of orders here and a bunch of orders there. I'm like, ooh, there's gonna be reaction there, and then there would be no reaction. It would blow right through it. I'm like, okay. Right. And I would just watch my chart and watch the reaction. I'm like, okay, it's reacting like it normally does. There's zero difference, right? Institutional money, right? Little traders like us, we come in with our little 5,000, little 10,000 live account that people, you get from prop firms. We're not going to have a whole lot of sway versus these big dogs that come in with thousands and thousands of contracts that have the real sway. So like a lot of things that you put in your own head, it's kind of like you're setting yourself up with little barriers and doubt of, oh, this, I can't do this. No, it moves in demo and live in the retail world for us little guys, right? The ones that 5,000, maybe 3,000 in live money from the props. Just because I put in 5 micros or 6 micros, all of a sudden, that's not going to have sway at all. It's not. It's just not, right? The market's just you're going to hit it. It's going to react no matter what, whether you put in that order or you didn't. It's not going to make a difference. You have to go in with the momentum. You have to go in with where the tests are, right? Liquidity, the lower lows, lower highs. It's the same repetitive thing over and over and over again. It never changes. And that's something that I tested it on several live accounts that I've had with Tradeify. I've had it with My Funded Futures, this other company that I went live with. My Funded Futures, Tradeify, and FFF, right? Those are all live accounts that I put side by side with the regular prop DOM, demo DOM, just because I wanted to see, well, of course, the fucking L. I just wanted to see if there was a difference in how they move, and there's none. There's none. Max said the funniest shit during the morning show one day, and it sticked with me. It was one of the times when he says he's doing a paper trade and Max is out the trade, so the numbers are crazy. I love when he does that. And he said, damn, the market makers even took my paper trade. Yeah, they allow him this shit, but that shit maybe, like, yeah, it happens part of, yeah, exactly. It's just you get caught on the wrong side. It's just a part of it. All right? So it's just one of those things. You have to get those little things out of your head. There's going to be a bunch of people out there that are going to implant doubt in you. Right? They want to implant doubt in you so you could go to them. to kill that doubt so that they can give you the secret code to how the market makers work. They don't know shit. Tell you now, unless you actually talk to a real market maker. And even when you talk to a real market maker, remember, we talk to actual real market people, makers that have been up there with big money, right? You guys at Motley, right? We had Einstein and the Mr. Green. I forgot their name. I forget their names. I'm terrible with names. Okay, we had those two guys, and they say they don't fucking care about that shit. Like, they straight up said it, right? But even when you hear it from those guys, everyone else still says, but you never know. Even though the people that are up there and are telling you, no, it doesn't matter. They don't care about stop hunting or all this bullshit, right? It doesn't matter. It's always you're always gonna get these doubts implanted in your brain. Prop firms take real positions in the market. Yes, they do. Never said they don't take real. If you're trading in a live account, not a demo, Jared, not a demo, not simulated, live. They take real positions. But again, the amount of money, right, that we are up against is not going to have a controlling sway. What's the MOC play today? Athena? We still got 20 minutes. That 20 level held beautifully. There's the, oh shit, yeah. There was that freaking 46 play. I did get in it, guys. I was just watching. Saw it play out. I'm up 12 points right now. And I'm going to let one runner run. One trailing. 5 minute taking charge here. We want to see that 5 minute hold. We want to see 60 still break. We want to see that 60 and then 65 on the 5. Get this push continuing to go up. All right. Whales don't compete with minnows. Exactly. They don't give a damn. Older than us, just. Oh my God, Kyle. She's gonna hate you for life now. She's gonna hate you for life. We're rejecting off 60 again. Let's see if it can break through this little 3Z setup on the 2 potential if this stays up above here. If not, we're going to test that 38, 36 again. 60 is a stronghold. Right now, we're still ranging, guys. This is still a range. It's a slow grind up, choppy range. Very slow. The 5 minute, right? If you look at this, the 5 minute did make a little tiny higher high at the little structure right here. It did peak, right? Made a little peak. So if this is going to hold, you want to see this quantum blue next one. You want to see this next blue candle here and that 221 still hold. Right? If that closes below all of this, then it gives up. Then that's where it gives it up. Right now that 5 is testing. It's just very super duper rangy. Super duper rangy. When I see a bunch of quantum candles like this, back and forth, that just immediately tells me how rangy we are. Back and forth, fights back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Expected with what we have coming up, so do not be surprised by that. All right, the bottom of the range is 220. The top of the range is 260 right now. Eventually, one side's going to break. All right. Let's see. I'm scrolling through. I'm so behind on the chats because this is just like a quantum session where I'm so behind. It's almost like having a quantum session right now, guys, where I'm like scrolling through the chat and I'm 10 minutes behind. The problem is so many people don't understand liquidity and price action or realize the market hunts liquidity. Liquidity is momentum of you. Yeah, the liquidity they hunt is big dog liquidity, not little dog liquidity, right? We're the puppies. They don't care about our little kibble and bits. Like, they don't care about like our 3 ounces of kibble. They want the big kibble, right? They want that big bowl, that 25-pound bowl. And that's the thing where you got to get that part locked in, right? Because you can see that part in your chart too, right? The higher highs, the higher lows. Every time frame does the same thing, right? Makes higher highs, higher lows. Every time frame builds market structure. Every single one of them, right? So you can go and see where the liquidity is, where the higher high or higher lows are going to be on every single time frame. And you can see where the big moves come in, right? And that's if you're that patient. I'm not that patient. That's why I happily play on the 1 minute, 2 minute, and sometimes the 5. Boom, boom, I bought a PHP course. I believe PHP indicator comes with it for free. We're not. That's an open up support ticket to ask that question there, King Mim. Because I'm not sure about that. Bork. Oh my god, she was the one that called the short last MLC play. Oh, did she really? Oh shit. All right, Mod. MLC's all yours. And that went horribly wrong on Pro People Traded 2 Challenge. My wife coming in hot. I love you, Mod. I love you. You're the Oh man. Awesome, awesome. Chop, chop, chop. All right, we got about 17 minutes for MOC. I'm expecting MOC to kind of be a dud a little bit. Either we're just gonna hang out in this 221 and it's gonna pop back up to 260, and then it's gonna hang out there until Tesla and Google do their thing. But this is just super range right now, like super duper range. Back and forth. SPX breaking back into its orb again for the second time, right? The first time it rejected, pushed right back up, but it is downtrending, right? You see your higher low on SPX. All right, so if it's gonna peek through, but NQ doesn't seem to give a damn about SPX right now. NQ's structure looks completely different to SPX. 2-minute 3Z? 2-minute 3Z to test 220 again? Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised here. Mana, mana. Cloud is not holding back today. No, she ain't. She ain't holding back. Must because I full ported yesterday. Yeah, she wasn't too happy about that. She was definitely not happy about my full port. She immediately was like, she was waiting for me with her hands on her hips like this, like you know that whole. So you full ported. I'm like, I was like, it was for entertainment purposes, tax deductible. That's always my excuse. I'm like, we need to get more to tax deductibility here. Government's gonna love us this year. You weren't entertained, but some people were entertained. Hey Javi, have you ever thought about quit trading? I'm the breaking point, only 4 funded accounts, and you're already at your breaking point. I mean, it's good that you're at your breaking point, mate. That could help you turn your stuff around. I blew. Oh my god, man! I blew before I even started the mastermind. I blew like 20 some accounts before I even started the mastermind. I was being an idiot with the money I had left. So stupid, right? And then I think I blew about the same amount of funded accounts. Before I got the closest I ever got was that my funded futures, the 14K payout that I blew, that was the closest I ever got to a big fat payout like that, was with minis. And then I blew that bitch too. I blew that, and that was my turning point. And then I stopped trading minis. I switched down to micros, and then I started to do base hits, and then the rest is history. So you know, you gotta. Oh, we're breaking to 21 here. Ooh, ooh, this is looking interesting here. It has to hold underneath. Has to hold underneath. It cannot pull itself back up. This retest here, if this is gonna reject, it needs to continue to reject and stay below 221 on the 5. The 5 minute has 3 minutes left though. Ugh, it's got a lot of time left. If it breaks 221, we have room to. We don't have that much room, honestly. It's still gonna be choppy, right? We still got to break this 211, 208. Then we can get down to 194. It's just everything is chopped right now. Every move is gonna just be little spikes here, little spikes there. Well, let's see if this wants to hold under 221 on the 5. Then we could touch. I could see us testing orb again at 186. It's potential. Y'all killing me with the reason. Are doing a trade later? Am I doing a trade later? We took a couple trades earlier. Right now, it's just chopped. Right? If anybody rejected, you could have caught the rejection at 60. Right now, we just broke 21. It could easily reclaim 21. It's just chopping until MOC. I'm waiting for MOC at this point. Caught a nice little long earlier. And then that's it. And then, I caught that second long as well from the bounce off 38 to push back up to 50 something. But that was it so far. It's chopping, man. If you're antsy for a trade in the chop, right? Might explain why you might struggle a little bit and you're waiting for others to tell you what to do. Just saying, Can't get antsy if there's no trades. Right now, nothing clean, nothing concrete, unless it's 5 closes below 221. We'll love to see it retest or reject that same 221 area. If it pulls back above, we have big earnings today with Tesla and Google. So expect a lot of effery if that continues to happen. But right now, this is pushing already to that 208 level. Here's that 208 level. We need to break that on the 2-minute, push down to the 194. It's already going. The 5-minute does not want to hold back. Looks like it wants to keep going here. If this 2-minute closes under there, then we broke that. We can see that push down to the bottom 196. And that's it. Oh yeah, look at there go. There's 196. Next 196 needs to break. Okay, I took a little nibble on that. Just a little nibble with 2 micros just because I wanted to see if it was going to go, and it actually went. I'm going to trail my last one from here. I'm just going to let the last one kind of chill if it wants to stay below that 208 and continue to go. If not, he'll take it out. Just 2 micros, just again, right? It's just, oh shit, she's going. I just want to see if it melts through below, but nothing special. Again, it's just choppy, just playing it light. Avi, why do you not just buy an account to trade specifically just a power hour? Kind of like how you mods do in trading wheels. I mean, I choose a random eval that I have room to play with. And then if I have more than one, I just bounce around in the evals I have. I don't like to trade funded accounts during power hour. If I told my story about power hour, I used to hate power hour. I used to hate it, like to death, because it was an hour of chopping. I've traded power hour in my car waiting for my son, picking up my son from elementary school. So I would be sitting in my car on my phone because I would have to get there early to beat the whole big ass long line. And I would just sit on my phone trading power hour, getting eaten up in the chop, going back and forth. I would usually enter in the middle, and I would just hate it. I just hated it. And then Max obviously asked me to do power hour with Logan, and I said fine, but I would be honest with you, I hate power hour. And then he told me, and then Logan told me about his orb and MOC, and obviously now I'm known for reading MOC. That rest is history on that point. I had no idea about MOC before then. All right, it's bouncing off that 96. Looks like my runner is going to get trailed out, and that's fine. 10-point runner. I'll take that. Which indicator do you say was up on? The MVG, the max value gap. The MVG indicator. Definitely our most slept on indicator. I blew more than 500 evals with only 1 payout. There you go, Kev Dollars. That's a lot, though. 500 is a lot, though. I mean, hopefully they were all apexes, because then it kind of levels out. I've blown over 100 accounts in the last 60 days. Damn, yuck. I think I blew an account yesterday. I blew an account Monday. I think I blew either 3 accounts this week or 2. 3 or 2, right? That's about how many I blew. Last week, I think I blew, and these were all evals. And last week, I think I blew 4 or 3. I can't remember. I don't keep track anymore. I think it was 3 last week as well. There was a week where I didn't blow any accounts. And I remember like telling my wife, like, ha, I didn't blow any accounts this week. I brag about that. That's what I brag about. You've been in the short since 1994, yuck. Good shit. I mean, the 5-minute down. So let's see if this retests 220 and rejects, right? It's trying to actually form a level here. If this stays below 210, it has to stay below 210, but it could easily still retest that 220 area. All right, we still got to make another attempt. There's always an attempt. A swing is always going to occur. All right, we bounced right off the bottom of box. Now we have this 11 area that we're also testing, above 11, 20, that 21, 26 area. We also have a level up here at 241. That would be the swing point on the 1 and the 2, potentially. So it has some areas it can test. SPX pushing up a little bit. It's been rough months. June was passing evals and getting payouts every week, and now I've gotten only 1 payout in July. Hey, that's still a payout, Mr. Big, right? Be okay with pauses. Don't expect to be in this like never-ending high win rate kind of thing, right? Because everyone gets locked in on, oh, I need to make 20,000 every month or 10,000 every month. I think God, I hate doing this because my numbers aren't small, right? My slowest month was January. January was the Motlu, right? So I think I made 8,000 in January. Then I came back with like 25 in February. April was like 30 or something, and then March I think was about 20. April was I think also around 15 or 20. March, April, May. June was slow, right? June was about 8 or 9. May was 17, 17, 18. I hate talking about this, like my numbers, guys. Really hate talking about them because I know it sets people up for like, oh, you can make big with this. It happens in time, right? I'm very comfortable with what I'm making. And then this month, right now, right, we still have a couple days left. Me and my wife were tallying them. I'm like at 14, 15, somewhere around there. Right. So I just keep it steady. I don't care about, oh, I made 30 this one month. I need to make 30 again. It fluctuates. As long as you get a payout, and the key is to stay green, right? You want to only invest what you make. Don't start blowing all your payout money. Keep some on the side to reinvest, to reload. Very nice, Yuck. Yuck always killing, dude. Potential. I don't really play bear flags. Longest short of my life. Hey, not surprised there. This is a super rangy, super choppy, super rangy. Super duper rangy, super duper choppy, expected for a power hour when we're waiting for Tesla and fucking Google to decide what the market's gonna do. See, I've blown 142 this year, 117 out 2,500. Look at that. See, I love the transparency. I love that. Nice. I'm 11K deep, but if it wasn't for my payouts in June, I would be 22K deep. There you go, Dan. See? And again, right? Another thing about that, Dan, I don't like. I used to think a lot about the losses. Like I've shown everybody my Robinhood account. That was like 120K down, right? Because I basically played with internet money. The money I made really good money in options and in AMC. AMC was my introduction to the trading world. Into regular stocks, right? I was actually trading a little bit of crypto before that. But that was my introduction to the trading world was AMC. And then all that money I made, I would throw into Robinhood and I would play options like it was candy. Like it wasn't as important as the money I was making at my regular job. And some of us fall into that trap where we get into this world of internet money and we don't respect it. We do not respect it the same way we do with the money we gain from our 9 to 5 or whatever job we're working. I actually stopped thinking about the money I lost because that was holding me back too. Because I was like, okay, I just got, when I got my first month, when me and my wife did our tally, and we made 18,400 in the first 2 months. When I got my first payout October 2024, and then the first 2 months I made 18,400, and I was like in my head, I'm like, I just got 100K to go, right? And that was a setback to me mentally because I was trying to force to get there as fast as possible. I was trying to force it internally, right? Still trying to follow my rules. And once I got that out of my head, that's when trading kind of became a little more fun for me. Because it used to be really stressful because I was like, I need to make this payout, and then we're going to get closer and closer to making back all that money I lost. And that was my goal in the long run. And once I got rid of that, I was like, no, just focus on what you're making now. We made that money in 2 months, and it was amazing. I dug us out of a big hole that we had in, and I did nothing but payouts. I lived off of nothing but payouts. A family of 5, right? We have a family of 5, myself, my wife, my 2 kids, right? My 3 kids, 3 kids, right? Our 3 kids. And from October 2024 until April 2025, right? And it was towards the end of April where I began coaching. I had no income at all, just payout money. That's all the income I had. Nothing but payout money, right? And it's possible, but again, it is difficult, right? And each month's fluctuated every month. Oh, I just made 18,400 the first 2 months, right? The next month, I think I made a little bit more the next 2 months, but then after that it slowed down because I went live with both those guys. I went live with Tradeify. I went live with My Funded Futures, and all of a sudden I went from having 4 accounts to 2 accounts with those 2 props, and then I started venturing and buying other ones. So then it slowed down for a little bit. I made a good amount on the live accounts before I blew them. Maybe it's 5 kids. It might be this gay. No, it's not. It's definitely not. I'm not a person that would. My wife always says, "How do you know you don't have kids somewhere?" I'm like, no. I was never that kind of person that made someone think that I wouldn't take care of my own kids ever, right? It was a big thing for me. Like I always wanted a family, and I was very picky. Like I'm an emotional person, so my wife is always. If any big dude is married to a Latino or maybe any other girl, right? It might just be a big dude. Right? When I go out with my friends, my wife swears to God she thinks I'm out there and I have women throwing themselves all over me. I'm like, come on. Like, first of all, look at me, all right? I'm a big guy, okay? I don't talk to girls like that. I'm shy, I'm quiet. Second of all, I don't do that shit, right? I'm not Brad Pitt out there. I know she loves me. I know. But there's times I know she loves me, but there's times where she goes really overboard. I'm like, let me, like, you know me, like I don't do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm shy. She's saying I'm shy bullshit because when she first met me, I'm just a nice guy. I talk to people. I talk to people. When I first met my wife, we were talking because I was a manager at this place called Bread and Chocolate in Chevy Chase, Maryland. I was a manager there, and we were busy because we had a movie theater right down like a block from us, and the two waiters that we had were like dealing already with 3 4 tables each. She comes in, she sits down. No one came up to help her, so I just go up to help her and I start talking to her. She told me a little bit about herself, and apparently I went off and talked a lot about myself, but I was just having a nice conversation. My waiter that was there, he was the one that kind of said I was flirting with her. I was like, no, I was just talking. I was just being friendly, like just friendly talk. And she came back, I think the day after, and he was behind me, and he was like, ask her out, and he wouldn't shut the hell up. He's just like, ask her out, ask her out. I was like, dude, just shut up. And that was at the point, right? I actually just broke up with the previous girlfriend. Oh shit, MOC in 12 seconds. All right. It's gonna test 241, it's gotta hold 209. It might be a dud though. Like I said, this might not play out. Okay, 209, 241. We're in between. It could go either direction here. We're right in the middle. There it goes. There it goes. All right, I did press the long on that. I just pressed the long to test the 41. And when I would need to break 41, I'm trailing really close here. Oh, they have trailed me out right there. Oh, wow, look at that 241 rejection. Down, now we might go test 209. All right, there's 209. Look at this. Woo, I trailed really close on that bitch. Good thing I said I trailed that. We got to break 209 if we're going to go down. All right, back down to 209. If we break this 209, we're going down. If not, we're staying trapped here. Damn, almost these close. That was a clutch call right there. Holy shit. All right, this got to break 209. If it's going to dump, it's got to break 209. If not, it's going to go retest 41 one more time. But this needs to break that 209. If it can break that 209, then we're going to go down. Come on, break that 209. Dude, I trailed so close. I got like 17 points out of that push up. But now we got to see if it's going to break 209 if we're going to get this push down. All right, let's see. It's about to close here. Oh, it did close. All right, can it hold below? I don't want to see it pull itself back up. Just a little push there. We got to be careful here, right? This is going to be a very small move, I think, because when we got 196 below 196, we still have to break down below. So if this is going to go, I don't know if it's going to fully go. It's still going to wait for the earnings for Google and Tesla. But that 41 rejection was clean. Now we need to see it really stay under 209 and push. If not, it's just going to chop around. If it reclaims 209, right, we see a 1 minute candle closure above, it could easily just replay this chop until the earnings occurs. But this is going to be, again, this is going to be potentially short if it cannot hold below. The next 1 minute level I have here is all the way down at 96, which would be a hell of a move. All right, let's see if we get this little push here. It's just very weak. It's very weak. It's not, there he goes. Okay, come on. I want to see it test 198. But if it stalls out, you need to see it reject. This 3-bar has to play out. If it breaks back above, it's not going to look good if anybody's writing the short. Usually earnings is a pumpy thing. Yeah, there goes the 209 reclaim. If it stays up here, I want to test it to push back up. So that push back down wasn't looking good. Right back into chop. Expect it to get choppy here, y'all, until earnings. Expect it to get choppy. Do not expect this big ass move before earnings comes up. The earnings is going to be the big move. The earnings is going to be the big move. Until that happens, expect a lot of this little floating back and forth, back and forth. All right. Yeah, you will are. You're shy. We have 6 for 1 hour. Scout 350 in 5 seconds. There you go, Dan. Fastest 350 you'll ever make. Made 55 on the move. Dude, it was like that. It was a blink of an eye. It pushed up to retest 41, and then that's it. Couldn't break it. Rejected. Pushed down to 209. Now we're just hovering. It's just back and forth. It is looking weak. The fact that it couldn't make it all the way back up to 41. But again, right? Earnings is coming up. Earnings is coming up. So you can see a big FU candle come out of nowhere, right? It's going to be like, oh, I'm ready to short. It's going to be like, Tesla's going to uppercut your ass. You'll be like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck your short. Then Google's going to come down and be like, screw your long. It's going to be interesting here. Earnings is usually, what, 415-ish? Right? Somewhere around there? 440? Damn. So you might not see much of a move. 4 o'clock volume might kick in because there's going to be a lot of anticipation orders coming in at 4 o'clock. I'll guarantee that part. 350, like 355 move, might be some anticipation orders coming in. Oh, there's a break underneath 209. All right, we need to break that 96. If we break that 96, holy shit, the short might become a movie. It has to break that 96 next. We're just still bouncing back and forth. Super chop. All right, the 96 breaks, you might have a move. Until that occurs, it's just going to hang out. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, she going to go? Dude, if it makes it all the way down 100 points, that would be nuts. Because the next level's all the way where we have 160. This is nothing. Midline of orb is at 140. Holy shit. Needs to hold underneath. You want to see a closure, a retest, and a continuation. I mean, it could just dump. That'd be good too. It could absolutely just dump. Luckily, I had a TP and set pulled me out right before it tanked. Nice, Jay. 410 maybe. Who knows? We'll see. 430. Let's see right now. Right now, it's setting up for a push a further. If it closes, retests, or just dumps here. There's a lot of room down. 160 is the next area I have on my end. Right, but this is obviously due for a potential retest until it gets to, maybe it will get to 160 first. I don't know. Who knows? Let's see, there's the retest. It's pulling up to test. Let's see what it wants to do now. Or if it just 3 bars back down. NQ definitely does not care what SPX is doing. Definitely does not care. SPX pushing back up, NQ not moving. All right, schedule details. Earnings released shortly after 4 o'clock. Oh, yeah. I was in 56 before C. Since there was a lever close to the short, I took the long. Very nice, Dan. Very nice. MOC is all quantum. Right? It just rejected that 41 level clean. It pushed up to 41, rejected it. All right, here's that retest. Here's that pull back up. Let's see if it can hold. It could test up to 206, 203. Ideally, you want to see it under. You want to see it stay under that 194 or 196 area where it broke. Ideally, right? Well, ideally, but it could easily retest further. What was my entry? My entry was 197. So I wrote that thing down, and I just got trailed out on a bunch of And I'm almost going to get trailed out. And then I'm going to see if it does retest 95. I waited for that little pull down and it just melted. So I got in late too. Whatever. Took that little 20 points. Up to you to pre-parameter. Okay, here's that retest to 94, 96 area. This is the previous area it broke. So if it pulls above that, then you're going to have 206, 203 SPX pushing towards an MVG. Pushing up. So let's see if it goes to retest 206 now. I think SPX is pushing quite a bit. But no salt. You're from Dallas? Yeah, I'm so excited for that. Oh, there's the 206 tap. I love when it just does everything. Like when the market does what the market does. There's that 206 tap. Nice little rejection, but you want to see it pull back below. If it breaks through that, then we'll see this was 217. Above 217, 241. And again, right? These are these levels that are holding it back. So nice rejection off that 206. That's the peak that I would like to see. Doesn't mean it has to, but let's see if it breaks through it and continues. We're about to have a level try to get created down here. Ooh, let's try to turn blue as well. Actually got to get rid of this. Nice rejection. Nice wick and flip there. Nice wick and flip. Now can it continue? Oh, look at that rejection. What did I say? 206 rejected. Ha! I caught some of that. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa! That 206 was a clean rejection. Oh man. Okay, that was clean. All right. There you go. Market's doing what the market does. All right, immediately pushing it back up now to test the next swing point, which would be about the same area. Violent reaction push up, but let's see. Very, very nice, MG. 1K for you, Jared. Very nice. All right, now be cautious. That push up, that bounced right off that 160, that level I had, that blue line. All right, be very careful. Can you get another rejection? Potentially, but that was a big push up, so I'd be very careful trying to do it again. I would be very careful. That was an insane 45-point move down from 206. So take that, be happy with that, and right now just sit back and relax. All right, let the earnings come and do that thing. Take the chicken. Look, there's the earnings coming in. There's 4 o'clock coming in right now. here's the 4 o'clock volume for these earnings coming in. I don't know if it stays up here. I don't know. Like it has to stay up there if it's going to push up. If it doesn't, we're going to get another rejection push down. The 5-minute might have just tested its new little swing point right there. This was at 228. It just tested that failed blue back here from a while ago. Oh yeah, there's a nice wick and flip. Man, I'm wondering if it really wants to get down there because usually it goes from level to level for MOC. Unless this 1 minute creates a new level, but that 2996 is not that far away now. Oh, look at the, oh, okay, she's getting very wicky now. Oh shit, volume is coming in for the earnings. Breaks 241. I might test a long. I might. Wait, let me see. This 5-minute candle has a bunch of time left. This is testing these levels back and forth. Oh, rejected that 41 again. I did not catch that. I did not catch that. It did not break 41. This is getting so wicky right now. This is actually, dude, I'm so tempted to full port, but I'm not going to do it because I did it yesterday. I did it yesterday. I just want to full port something. When I see this kind of action, it just makes you want to just say, fuck it. Oh, shoot. Oh, you shoot, there's getting some push here. That 41 reject gonna break. Which side's gonna break? That's the thing. Which side's gonna break here? I think you see a break of a level. It looks like it's pushing down, but it needs to break that level. I would love to see it go down to 96 though, but I don't know until that level happens. If it breaks up top 41, then we're gonna push up. If it breaks under this 85 level, then maybe there's a chance. But for now, is this whipsaw action. A lot of whipsaw action just trapped in here, right in between. Look at this. Just trapped, slap dab in the middle of these levels right now. Closed underneath still. Still trapped. Let me get rid of this thing for now. This is not really viable. Look at this. Look at this back and forth, right? It's got to close above this or below this. Stop loss is 500 points. Yeah, right now, stop loss is account blown. That's what it is right now. That's a stop loss. Either you're gonna survive this or your account's gonna be blown here. It's looking very bearish though right now. The way this is standing is we're about to break. The 5 minute is also breaking below again these same blues, but this 1 minute is about to close below this 185. There it goes, and it's gonna lock in this 80 level, and then we can get that push down. Oh yeah, baby, let's get this push down here. Can it keep rejecting and pushing back down? Now you want to see 184 reject. If it breaks back in, it's gonna just do the same old thing. It's hesitant. These rejections are kind of wild though. It pushed up to 74 and then pulled back 20 points. There's 30 points. I'm having a little bit of fun. I have a TP down there. I'm already trailing. I'm gonna start trailing my trails right now. I just wanted to take this screenshot for y'all. That was a clean retest. I got a little one down there at 110. It's about to take it. Dude, the market is doing beautiful moves right now. Beautiful retest, picture perfect, break and retest, and the move. Right, I'm already trailing one of those contracts, up 40 points right now from that 70 retest area. Holy crap, I'm going to trail that one here. I'm going to trail this one from here. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful movement. I'm going to take that out for now in case it does want to wick. Easy, very nice. And those of you that were holding that short, fuck yeah, you guys are eating. Google is positive revenue, but we're moving down, right? We're doing the opposite. It's opposite world. Up 60 points on this right now, on that retest. I got trailed out on one. I got one left, one runner left. I want to see if we can get to that 96. All right, I'm not going to let this trade turn red, but I want to see if we can get to that 29.96. We are so fucking close, but I don't want to let this trade turn red, so I'm going to hover it about 10 points from entry. My last runner. I'm going to give some back. I'm okay with it. I just want to see if we can get to that 96. If we don't get to it, I don't care. We're at sauce box. If it bounces up, whatever. If it takes me out, if it strat 6 me, it strat 6 me. But there you go. Okay, it's going to strat 6 me right here. It's going to take me out soon. Got the trail at 69. My favorite number. How did you hold through that? I played it multiple times actually. I caught the 41 rejection, right? I caught the little long to 41, then it pushed down, caught that little 209 rejection, pushed back up, caught it again, caught that 84 and retest break there. It took my runner out. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets strat 60 though. Right? Took it back out and I got back in. Right? It's almost like having sex, right? Pull it out, pull it in, put it out, put it in. Little lesson for y'all. A little lesson for y'all. That's my strat 8 right there. That's strat 8. That's strat 8 right there, guys. There's a white face. I was waiting for that. I knew she was gonna go. You get in, you get out. You get in, you get out. You get in, you get out. Right? And you do it in emotion so that both people enjoy it. Hell yeah. Strap 3 kids. I like that line. I like that. Strap 3 kids. Yeah, exactly. Strat 3 kids, right? For our boy Sam, it'd be Strat 8 kids, right? Strat 8 kids. Kyle, I think you got 3 kids too. Kyle's got Strat 3 kids. Oh man. that's how I train. I play the move, get trailed out, get back in. All right? Just like motion in the ocean. All right. If it goes down to 96, it goes down to 96. It took me out. I had my fun already. You pass an eval? Let's go, Kyle Shies. Great day. Let's go, Miss K. Earnings. Yeah, that was nice. It was nice. Strat 69. You got the tip of the room now, Kyle? You get it, right? We don't shy around here. We're not shy around here. We're not shy at all. We have our fun. You were down all day, OB? Oh. Oh no. Nice recovery on the PNL from the draw. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Kyle. That was great, bro. Chill, you're a kid. Voozy, you're fucking 20, bro. You're no kid anymore. You're like halfway to an old man. I think I just aged you a little bit. I think you were 19 or whatever, but you're halfway to being Javi. You're halfway to being Javi, bro. That will be the swing point here. It's going to continue to downtrend. Be interesting if it gets all the way down there. All right, y'all. That was fun. I think it's good. Took the Tesla dip nice. Went well. Very nice. That was fun power hour. Y'all. Honestly, it was fun. Even in the chop, it was pretty fun. There was some little tiny plays there early on that ended up playing out pretty well. There was the MOC, nice little 15, 18 point little bounce up. And then the rejection, if anybody caught the rejection, then you waited for that level to break. There was a beautiful short on that level break and retest. That's it. That's how I trade, guys, right? It's all about levels. It's about breaks and retests, right? I'm a support and resistance kind of guy, okay? I'm about putting it in and taking it out, right? That's what I'm about, right? Getting in the trade, getting out the trade, getting in the trade, getting out the trade until I'm satisfied. I just heard my wife yelling. I just heard my wife yelling until I get my satisfaction. Straight up to the song. Oh my god, I just heard her. I heard her yell so loud. Oh my god. I can't breathe right now, guys. I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe. Whew, okay. Oh my god, dude. All right, guys. Let's do the giveaway. YouTube, word of the day for you guys. All right, let's do the weekly indicators on YouTube. First word will be let's do Strat 69. Yeah, let's do Strat 69. We're a little too sexual today. It's Strat 69 for the YouTube. Oh my god, you gotta breathe. Oh man. I think I turned purple there for a second. All right, let's see who the first winner is gonna be on the cord. Slicks. Let's go at Slicks. I just come up and say hi real quick. Get that free week of any indicator of your choice. You have already P2P as well, so hey, you can have some fun with that. Looks. Ooh, look at that pushback up coming. Ooh. What's up, Slicks? Dang, you look like a kid. I can't hear you, brother. Shows. No, can't hear you. Are you related to Nick? Totally look like you could be related to Nick. Yeah, he straight up looks like he could be a hacker too. Yeah.
My mic just
Hey, there we go.
working for some reason. So
No, you're good, man. You're good. I hear an accent. Where you from?
UK.
UK? Ah, so he could be
Yeah.
like Tom Holland's little brother. We don't know.
I wish.
Awesome, bro, man. How was your day, man?
It's not too bad. I was lurking because I was dealing with a bunch of stuff, but and then got random notifications. So
Nice, man. Awesome. Well, you got a free week of any indicator of your choice, brother. So go ahead and pick
Thank
up
you.
whatever you want. And enjoy the rest of your day, all right?
thank you.
You got it, man. You have a good one.
And you.
Thanks, man. Awesome. All right, next one, dude. Look at this push happening. Is this the Google push or is this the Tesla push? Dude, the Quantum just called that little push up right there. It's just tricky with that level. Now the 5-minute needs to hold above 205. If that holds above 205, then you may have another push. But if this does not, we're gonna come back down. But if this holds above 205, we might get another little to 41. It might just go to 41. I'm done trading though. I'm done. I gotta stop looking at the charts. Okay. Next one. All right. Next word for YouTube. Did we get our YouTube winner already? Did we get that YouTube winner? Yep, I see it. AI Midwest. The winner, AI Midwest. Go open that support ticket, bro, and claim that indicator for a week. All right. Next YouTube word will be let's do unhinged. I'm a little unhinged, huh? Unhinged. Just gotta think of random ass words. All right, next YouTube word, unhinged. All right, next giveaway for the holy shit, that thing is pumping. All right, I am done, so I gotta make sure I closed all my shit. Well, I still gotta take my screenshots and show y'all. All right, next winner on the cord. On the cord will be. All right, who this guy? You got MOT tag? You do not have the MOT tag. You're also a CSO grunt and a Mastermind student. Rooster, get that MOT tag. You can qualify for the giveaways, brother. All right, next one. And who's this one? That one, you got MOT tag. Yes, you do. Frank, just straight up Frank. What's Hambefek? The fuck is that? Frank. My name's Jeff. I can't find you. What the hell? Where are you, dude? All right, maybe I have to look for Hambefeka. There you are. I have to look for Hambefeka. There's Frank. All right, Frank, come on up, Frank. My name's Jeff. I love that. Dude, I love that movie so much, man. Jump Street 21 and 22. Just seeing Jonah Hill trying to be ghetto Mexican. Orale, Holmes. Say you know here. Fucking great. Come on, Jeff. I just invited you, Jeff. Come on up. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds and then I gotta move on to the next. Come on, Jeff. Next one will be. See, you got MOT tag? Yes, you do. All right, so I'm gonna give 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm already typing the new guy. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, on to the next Vigilante. Vigilante. I don't know how to say that word, honestly. I thought it was Vigilante. Vigilante. Yo, yo, yo.
Hey guys.
How you doing, brother? You got a camera?
Yeah, I do.
Camera on
Sorry.
real quick. Quick peek and say hi, and then we on.
Now my laptop works really slow.
And the winner for the YouTube, TCG Teddy. Got that free week of any indicator of your choice. Go open that support ticket in the maxoptionstrading.com. And Jim Stentel, to get the MOT tag, that's on the Discord. That is on the Discord. And if you're on the Discord, you can adopt it from anybody that has the MOT tag. You just click on their little MOT tag, adopt it, and you will get it on your name. And that qualifies you for giveaways.
wrong with my camera, man?
You're good. You're good, Vigilante. No worries, brother. Go open that support ticket. Get that indicator for the week. How was your day today, bro?
It was good. It was good. I'm
Awesome.
really close to pass two TPT's accounts.
Let's go. Awesome. Yeah, I see that you have PHP, so you're off to a good start with that, and that's amazing,
Yeah,
bro.
let's
I'm
go.
happy to see
Let's
that.
go.
Let's go, man.
Alright,
Let's
cheers.
fucking
Thanks
go.
a
All
lot.
right, bro.
I appreciate
Cheers
it.
to you as well. You have a good one, man. Peace out.
Cheers.
All right. Do we have an account to give away today? Do we have an account? I don't want to give away something random. See, all right, awesome. So let's do the account giveaway, y'all, for the Discord. And let's see. I'm gonna do a random number for this one. I don't want to scroll and pick randomly for this one. Random number generator. Bam, and then let's see what the number is. And 277 people in here. All right. A 111. Ooh, angel number 111. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Bring it down by 1. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Hauser 69. You got the MOT tag? Yes, you do. All right. Hauser 69. Hauser 69. Come on up, brother. Get that freaking account. Damn. That thing played out pretty damn nice. Back up to the 260. It broke that freaking 2041. Yeah, it's just pumping right now.
What's up, Harvey?
Hey, what's up, Hauser? How you doing, brother?
Oh, doing good, man. How about you?
Pretty good, man. Long time no see. It's been a while since you come up on the Power Hour, right?
A couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks, man. Lucky, yeah, you're lucky there. I know, right? I see this guy waiting all the time too. But hey, you know what? You get picked at random, bro. I pick him randomly.
Yeah.
I play as fair and square as we can get. I bring in a lot of people that don't win. So when I see somebody that just wins, hey, you're just lucky, bro. You know, it is what it is.
I'm
How's
here
your
all
day,
the
bro?
time. I'm here all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So you get to reap the benefits, man. How was your day?
Oh, pretty good. I just got off work.
Oh, nice, man. That's good, man. All right, bro. Well, you got a free account. Go ahead, open that support ticket, bro. Remember the double up program. Make a payout out of it. You get another one. So don't just blow it up in one day. Take your time with
Absolutely.
it. Get to that state, bro, and let's see you rack them up, man. So
All right.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
And you enjoy
Have
the
a
rest
good
of your
day.
day, bro.
You too.
Man. Awesome. Awesome, y'all. Very fun power hour. Very freaking fun power hour, despite that choppiness we saw earlier. But you know what? I had a little bit of fun, right? I got to read some levels for you. I got to see some, some bounces and some rejections. That short was nice. It was fun. I loved it. I hope everyone had a good time. Logan, I don't know when he's gonna come back, but when he's back, he'll be back, and hopefully we get to rejoin the madness, right, that we do together. So I can't wait till he's back here. Miss the guy, but you know he's gotta work with Max and stuff. Other than that, y'all make sure you guys tune into my YouTube channel, right? If you guys are interested in learning the quantum strategy, right, these levels that I'm reading off, right, check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe to Quantum Shift. You guys get to see me every Sunday night. I go through coaching the quantum strategy every Sunday night, right after coach and the happy hour show. So it's basically like included in the indicator subscription. You guys get to see me every day. I do teach how to read MOC as well during those classes if someone asks, right? MOC is all quantum. It's all about those levels, the reactions, and that's it. I explain the candles, I explain the levels and everything, right? Sauce box, there's a sauce box strategy, intraday box strategy. I have a lot of other confluences I use. I show kind of a little bit of hints of how quantum was built in the course, right? With my other two favorite EMAs that led me to building quantum to the way it is now, right? So there's hints in there on how quantum works without fully breaking it down. I did a morning session this morning, and the morning session was like almost a perfect read of what the market was going to do. So it was awesome to do that with everybody. We're going to do another one tomorrow morning as well with a recap. And that's going to be a regular thing. I'm going to be doing pre-markets and some random pop-ups, continuous study sessions, right? With the course, if anybody's interested in that, the recordings are up there, they're done. It was 10 days. Each one was ranged from 2 to 3 hours. Lots of fun information in there. Max's course, Max's guest session and Lama's guest session is like they put in. I think they were having a good time. They gave up way more sauce than I think they wanted to in the end. Because at the end they were like, "Damn, I just spilled a lot." So there's a lot of added fire in there as well. But you guys choose whichever style that fits you. CSO grunts, I know fucking kill it, right? We got our mastermind, we got the mastermind students, we got the F1 students, you got the P2P university, right? And now we got the Maestro elites. So it's great the diversity we got here and the different styles that we have. So everybody enjoy your day, enjoy the rest of your evening. Please make sure you guys tip the staff, show your love. They're in here grinding it out every day. So show them some love, right? They work for free. And we want to make sure that they stay happy and they stay as active as they are. Guys, like, subscribe, hit that bell, right? Make sure you guys keep our YouTube alive and thriving. You don't miss the shows, the morning show with Max and Lama. Then you got Happy Hour with Coach, London Highs with your boy Luca, and then Power Hour with myself and with Logan. Other than that, y'all, I'm going to go take a break. I'm tired. I'm going to rest up. I might take a break tonight. I don't think I want to trade tonight. I always say that and then I end up trading anyway, but we'll see how it goes, guys. Other than that, peace out, everyone. Love you all as always. Enjoy your night. Trade safe if you're going to trade tonight, and we'll see you all over again tomorrow. Maestro Elites, I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace out, everybody. Go ahead and run it, Aniki.
Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. They said life after death, they was never that close. Hit the wheel, I be in the back row. Then it flipped on his head, that's a fact though. 2 wheels to the chest, had a body on the gurney. Out from the crowd, make the whole place scurry. And I know they were worried, but it wasn't my time. Came back in a hurry. Life gave me a burden in my trip, turned into a gift. Starting all over, I was starting to trip. Took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little trip, running shit, turned into a trip. We in and out quick. And my head go, heat on my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. And my head go, heat on my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero.
Big win in the morning, let's celebrate. Poppy need a steak on the plate. A little wine, the white kind, the Sauvignon blind. New father, I'm doing my job.
Can't do what I used to do. This life ain't just for me, it's for you. I'm focused, keeping my emotions from overflowing. To me it's like an ocean that never ends. So when you learn how to swim, you never get wet. And you never forget that you a vet. I keep you in my mind every second. I hope you never had to feel how I felt, but you gotta know the truth. My life without you was no life at all. Quantum shift, quantum doing shift, then I did it again. Quantum shift, quantum doing shift. We in and out quick, and my head